up? What's up? It's your girl Donna LJ.
And it's your girl TayDigga.
And you're tuned into
Indie High Radio.
Woo-woo.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back.
Welcome back. So
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, right?
Happy New Year.
Because we are in 2024.
Yes,
this is
we
our
are.
first episode of 2024,
It
but it's our
is.
last episode of season 4.
Woo.
So that's huge.
It is. It's major.
This was an amazing season.
It was. You held it down, shorty. You held it down for the
I
get down.
held it down, but you know what I'm saying? You came in.
You had your back up.
You came in like a rushing wind at the end, and we were able to finish strong.
Yes.
So I'm happy that we had a great, amazing season, and I'm definitely looking forward to season 5.
Absolutely.
And we have a very special guest today.
As always.
Very talented young lady, and I'll let her go ahead and introduce herself.
Hi, my name is Harisha, but I go by Hershey. I just want to thank you, Donna and Tay, for inviting me. This is amazing. So, yes, we want to start 2024 off right.
I know that's right.
Hello.
Really right.
Now the cool fun facts about Hershey is that we've actually known each other since 3rd and 4th grade.
Yeah.
Because she was
Fourth
one grade
grade.
under than me. One grade under me. So when I was in 4th grade, when I moved to Atlanta, I was in 4th grade. She was in 3rd grade.
That's dope.
And so we went to the same private Christian school back in the day. So I've literally known her since I was 9 years old.
Yeah,
so that's pretty
long time.
cool.
That
Long
is.
Pretty
time.
long time. And another cool thing is actually the last time that I saw you was here at the studio when we had our last Indie High event for my birthday.
Yeah, it was your birthday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was your
cool.
birthday.
And I remember you saying at that time, you were like, I don't even get out much. You were like, but I'll come out to this.
I'll come out to this. Amazing.
That's
Because
what's
your
up.
birthday cake you brought out for her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was good. I still have those videos. We had a good time.
That was a
turnout.
good old time.
That was
Yeah.
a good last
We had a
year.
good
That
time.
was
a good Indie High
Speaking
Yeah.
of that, we are bringing.
Hello.
We're doing it
Indie High
again?
Saturdays is back.
Yes, Indie High Saturdays is back. The
January
last Saturday
27th.
of every month. Indie High Saturdays back. We're going to do it every month this time. We're gonna,
Absolutely.
our New Year's resolution is to
Yeah.
be consistent. So we're going to definitely do it the last Saturday of every month, starting this month in January. So we're
Yes.
excited about that.
Definitely going to be there January 27th.
Absolutely.
You better.
Most
Well, you
definitely.
better.
I better be in the building.
I love it. And so the cool thing is that, we went to church school, so it's like, in church school, you have no choice but to be in the choir.
Right.
Like, it's really not, you
Right, it's
don't,
not even an option.
yeah, you don't have a
Right.
dog in the fight. It's
At
like,
all.
if you're in church school, every extracurricular, every single person there has to do it, no matter what
Everybody.
it is. Everybody.
Yeah.
So we all can at least hold a note. But Hershey can sing.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Not
So-
sing, but sing.
but sang. And so I'm honored and happy to have her on the show today. And she also has a special friend with her as well. We're gonna let her shout out her friend, who's also part of
Yes,
the
my
song.
son,
Yes.
my friend, my producer, Mr. Daryl. He actually got me back into this music, but we'll talk about that as well.
Yes,
But
yes.
shout out to Daryl. His Instagram is rockstarreal_2.
Yes.
Yes, please shout him out and get on his Instagram. But yeah, we'll talk about that.
That's right.
Amazing man.
Shout them out. We believe in shouting out
Right,
your
absolutely.
team, shouting out your people.
Yeah,
And with that being said, don't be shy about his credits.
of
Like,
course not.
go ahead and brag on his credits
Ah.
and the masterpieces he's done. Go ahead. It's
Okay.
That's what we do here.
So
We
we gonna wait till the
tooting
end.
all the
Here's the
horns.
thing.
We tooting all the horns.
Okay. Well, he produced a lot of folks, but we're going to start off with Jim. You know, the No Flex Zone.
Yes. Okay.
Engineer for them.
Okay.
He engineered for them, and he's been in this music game for a long time, very,
Yes.
very long time. And right now he's working on a gospel album.
Amen.
It's called The Vessel.
Yes.
So we're definitely getting into that. So shout out to Victoria and Cheryl, Giselle, and other artists that he has coming really, really soon. So, be in touch
Stay
with
tuned
that
for
with
that.
that gospel album that he has coming out really soon.
Oh, definitely. Sound like we're going to have him on the show. So we can make sure we can actually, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying,
yes.
play that
Right,
on here.
yeah.
Yes.
So shout out to him, and we're honored to have you in the studio as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for
being
coming
here with Indie High Radio. Yes. Now, with that being said, you know, no one knows who you are with our audience, right?
Right.
So we want them to get to know who you are. So could you just give us like a little background into your upbringing and what that was like? Were you born and raised in Georgia? You know, give us the full rundown.
Well, I'm a pastor's daughter.
Hey, aren't we all?
PK. PK in the house. I was born in South Carolina, but because I am a pastor's daughter, we move around a lot.
Of course.
So I came to Atlanta when I was 4. My father got a church when I was about 4. So we got here, and then the singing really started coming when I really started. Got a little older and listening to my mom sing. So then I used to have to be always on the pulpit singing his appeals at 8 and 9 years old. And then we have private school that we have to sing every morning.
Every morning.
Every single morning. So I think the music was really embedded in me anyway.
Absolutely.
So that's when I started doing the music. And then as I got older, you know, sin starts hitting. And then you want to stop and then go back. And then I stopped for a while, started back singing. Then I started doing R&B for a minute. And then stopped again. And then after that, I kept going, and then had my son. So that was a journey. Then I decided to try to do a whole nother, I guess, field. Try another field. I went to nursing, and then started doing phlebotomy and graduated. So then after that, I had to sit down for a minute, you know, and get my mind together, because 2022 and 23 was a year, I think, for everybody at this point. And so we've lost a lot of people, so I just kind of stopped doing everything and just getting my mind together, getting it cleared. So singing was definitely not a part of that journey anymore. So kind of lost hope on that. And then I got a phone call from my brother, and then he was like, you know, you need to start back this singing stuff, sis. I was like, I don't know, because when you sing, it's emotional.
Yeah,
you know, everything that you sing, any kind of song, it has an emotion to it.
Yeah.
So in my grieving process, I didn't feel like music was it, and so I kind of stopped. But once again, I got a phone call from my brother, and he was like, you know, you remember Daryl? I was like, yeah, I do. He's like, he's doing something, you know, as far as gospel wise. Think about it. Hit him up. I said, okay, I'll think about it. I said, well, Lord, if you know, I need one more sign to see if I need to be doing this.
Yeah.
And,
Right.
Unfortunately, I had another loss. So after that, I was like, okay, I don't have any more emotion left at this point. So I think maybe I do need to sing. So I'm going to help him with this project. And then that's when about 6 months in, I just started singing over and over again, getting it together, getting my voice trained back, and just getting back in the limelight. And then seeing you podcast, and I was like, okay, maybe this is just the way to go. And then then trying to sing gospel, you want to go back to church. So now we have to get back into church and get back into that journey. So I think me singing, period, got me back into a whole nother journey that I used to be in. And now it's easy for me to go back, because I feel like I can use the music as a tool to get back into my journey that I really want to do, and help others. You know, it's singing.
So what's that process like? I know, going through all the things that you've been through throughout the years, getting back in the studio and trying to get back into your music. What is that process like? Like, you know, how's your creative process going?
It's very hard,
I know.
because we're talking about, I stopped. This is me singing for years, since I was like 9 years old. So I'm singing on the pulpit. I'm singing just off the bat. Daddy's like, come sing. Or, you know, traveling. I'm all the way in Cancun singing for weddings and stuff. So at that point, I was already mentally prepared to sing. But then when the grieving comes, when my fiance passed away, and then you got other stuff that's up on you, once again, singing is just wasn't in my field game. So they're talking about I stopped singing for about 4 years, 4 or 5 years, and something that I used to do for about 20. And it shows strength, and it'll show your character on how can you go about this and do what you want to do again.
Right.
Positive and not be scared about it, confident in what you used to do. So I wasn't confident anymore about my music because I had stopped.
Yeah, stopped so long.
And then
understand.
Yeah. Right.
And then it wasn't like, you go in little karaoke bars and stuff. I still wouldn't do it. Scared. But like I said, once you get back into that, I had to get back confident in what to do. And so I had to get my mental right. I had to get somebody that's going to trust the process.
Absolutely.
And then I can go from there. So that's what happened. So the mental part was hard.
And I think that's something to speak on, because when you're a creative, everyone's gonna have a block in some form or fashion. And unfortunately, yours was dealing with death and the loss. Some people, they just may go through financial times. They may go through moving or just family situations or family illnesses and things like that. So there's a lot of factors when you're a creative that play. But the beautiful thing about being a creative is that everything will come full circle.
Yes.
And so I think for you, I'm happy that for you were able to find healing by getting back into what you strayed away from. And not intentionally stray, because life's, as I say, life be lifing. Life be lifing. But, for you to come back and then to just even give honor to God, now he can heal you in a whole new way, and now he can bless you in a whole new way. So I think that that's beautiful, and that's very commendable. And I know how hard it is to, just kind of be stagnant for so long and feel down and out and have to build that confidence back up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's huge. You mentioned your brother. You mentioned your team. Talk about the part those critical people played just in your mental health as far as the music is concerned.
Like I said, I think it's more patience. You have to have a crew. You gotta have a little circle.
Agreed.
But you gotta be careful in that circle as well. But in my case, I knew who was actually there for me when I went through that. So it wasn't at the time about music. I think they knew that I needed to do that, but as far as having my back at that moment is what I needed to even get back into it. So I had only 4. Really, it was about 4 that actually was there. And it's not even about a phone call. I think it's about you knowing when to pull up, you knowing when to call, you knowing when to do certain things. When the person tells you no, sometimes it means yes. And
I'm gonna just come pull up anyway.
Right. Anyway.
That's definitely her. She's one of those.
You don't even have to open the door, but just know eventually I'm outside. Right. Those are the people that gives you the strength to figure out what you want to do in your life. I think at this point, what I wanted to do was I wanted to finish singing. A lot of people didn't know that, but that was a strong point in my life. That's all I did. And it was like once the grieving hit, you got what else? What how can I get? But then you have your crew, you have your friends that don't make you go to places where the music and stuff. They played in the house, let you sing in the shower, let it build up like that, and then after that, I had a little bit more confident to feel like, okay, the next step I can go to the studio, because that was that the studio part wasn't even in the books for me anymore. Definitely wasn't doing that. But going back into that, I think kind of helped me as well, because now we're talking about I got to. My friends actually helped me get into that, because now we're talking about time consuming. So I didn't have time to think about A, B, and C.
Was going on,
I didn't have time. I was able to sing, and then me singing was gospel. So it wasn't like I'm singing R&B to even bring that energy back into whatever I was feeling.
Process, for sure.
Yes. So I think even me staying there for hours and hours in the studio doing gospel, it still did something going back home.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I had my circle. I had my team with me, and now I got more people. Like I said, Daryl and his team, it helps a lot to get back into where I want to get to. So yeah, you have to have a circle. You got to have your crew.
We preach that all the time here. Indie Hot Radio,
That's
y'all.
You
You
got
know,
to have it.
you gotta have your
team
support
solid.
team.
Yeah.
Make sure it's
Very
solid.
loyal.
Because baby, it will get you through some things.
It'll get you through.
And with that being said, shout out to Playback Sounds.
Hello.
Right.
Because shout out to Luce. Luce been with
This
us
is
since
amazing.
day one.
Sound.
Amazing.
Since our very first podcast
Yes.
recording. Luce has been here, and we just appreciate you, you know.
Yeah,
for sure.
Nice.
For real, holding it down.
Beautiful.
So shout out to Playback Sounds. It's important to shout out your team and uplift your team. We believe in that here strongly. So
Grateful, thankful.
yes,
So much gratitude.
Oh, and I'm sorry. Speaking
No,
of that,
go ahead.
Giselle,
Mhm.
she helped me a lot. My friend Giselle, she come to my house and would do paint. She does paint therapy. Giselle's paint
went
therapy.
to Oakwood?
Yeah, she went to Oakwood.
Okay, yeah, I know you
Giselle's Beecher. Yeah, she went to she came to my house to do therapy, like paint therapy with me.
Okay,
nice.
To
wow.
get
Yes.
together and
That's
stuff.
cool.
that's amazing.
So
Shout out to Giselle.
Yes.
Giselle's paint therapy, and so that helped me a lot too, a lot. So yeah,
I love
That's
that.
dope.
Friends using their creative juices to encourage
To
each
help
other.
you
can't-
heal.
You can't beat
To help
that.
you heal.
can't
at
beat
that.
that.
Like,
That's beautiful.
That's really dope.
yeah.
Now this song is hitting. It's a beautiful song. I love this
Mhm.
song.
Thank you.
What stood out to me, I actually listened to a song for my devotion this morning, and I actually had to run it back a few times. It was hitting.
Don't do that, baby.
For real, dead serious. But with that being said, one thing, because I do songwriting and stuff, but one thing I paid attention to was the lyrics, and with you speaking about all these things that you've been through, those lyrics, they hit different.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? And so, what was the process behind choosing that specific song? Because you could have, it's gospel. There's hymns.
Right.
There's a million things you can do. There's many songs. There's variation songs, and so it's like. But
What
you
was
chose that
that?
specific song, and what drew you to that song, or what did someone tell you? Hey, this song is for you. How did that process go?
Actually, we were in the studio finished with everything,
Oh, wow.
and me and Daryl was just sitting there, was listening to beats, and I heard the beat. It was like that. I said, okay. He pressed it. He was listening to it, and I was just like, bless the Lord. And he was like, oh my soul. And then he was like, and no. And then we just started coming up with the song. And then we sat there for a minute. And I remember just saying, trouble in my way. And then after that, it was just, it ended up becoming a song. And then come to find out, once he finished the mix and mastering and stuff, he looked at the beat, and the beat was called Soul. And we didn't even know, he didn't even know that he named it
Wow.
Soul. This is an old beat that he had.
Oh wow!
And he didn't even know that he named it Soul.
Wow.
So for the song to be called Bless the Lord, All My Soul, that's what
Alignment
made it-
right there.
Come on, alignment.
I think it made it more of a hit because it's always at the end of every session.
Right.
At the end of every session, it always is some kind of
That
creative
spark
something
of
that's coming through.
creativity hits.
And
The
we
double
were done. I
portion.
think it was early in the morning. We were done.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and we heard that song, and I'm being tired and writing, and trying to figure out him figuring it out, because I'm not a writer. This man, he writes all day, every day, 24/7. So I think writing the song at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning,
Right.
we really just did that it was a couple of hours, and then recorded
Wow.
it, and it just became a song that I think everybody loves and everybody can really relate to.
Relate to. That's what I felt.
And
That
yeah,
related,
everybody
That
can
makes
really
a
relate
difference.
to it. Yeah, even when you're sad, you're happy. I think the lyrics
You
itself
still can
is
relate
is
to it.
strong and
Yeah.
very powerful. And then the prayer that he does, in the midst of it is, I think it was a really good idea for my first song to even come out. For my first single, first anything like that was major for me, and I appreciate it, and I thank you for listening to it.
Oh,
Too,
yeah,
Of
Yes.
course, of
It was
course, of
jamming.
course.
Yeah.
Maybe a little.
Oh, is it called X now?
Oh,
It's
My
X.
bad.
It's not Twitter. Yeah,
Sorry,
it's X.
we do not
Yeah.
have Twitter. We have
Yeah.
X.
No, wait. I could go a little. Okay. but we have X and it's Indie High Radio. Radio spelled R
the number 8
DIO as well. You can go to Facebook, Indie High Radio LLC, or you can hit the website One Stop Shop Indie High Radio.
IndieHighRadio.com.
I need to get me a shirt too.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Gotta get a shirt.
Make sure to follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Indie High Radio. Also, make sure to subscribe to the podcast. Duh.
Mm-hmm. We're on all podcasts.
All of them.
All podcast streaming platforms. Indie High Radio. Stream it. Share with your friends.
Yes.
Give us 5 stars.
Yes.
We here.
We here.
And play Bless the Lord all day, every day.
All day, every
You
day.
heard
Every day.
So we about to get into Bless the Lord. We need you to clear out your furniture and put on your shouting shoes.
Yes.
Okay, because we about to
praising
bless
the
the
Lord.
Lord.
Bless the Lord.
All right, we're going to start the new year off right, putting God first. We're going to go ahead and bless the
Amen.
Lord. We're going to get into that. This is your girl, Donna LJ, signing out.
And it's your girl, TayDigga.
Woo, woo.
Drop that beat, real.
Yeah. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless His holy name.
G-Lo.
I will bless.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul,
And all
that is within me.
I will bless.
Bless the Lord,
Oh my soul,
oh my soul,
all I have.
and all that is within me. I will trouble in my way. I had to cry sometimes.
I had to cry on them nights.
He won't put more on you.
No, He won't.
So I'll be fine.
So I'll be fine.
He'll make a way
He will.
for your escape.
There's one thing I want you to know, that everything's gonna be okay. So go out and have a great day. Tell that devil, move.
Move out my way. Move out my way. Give me some space.
I need
your
Go. Let's go.
Bless the Lord,
Oh my soul.
oh my soul,
And
and all that is within me. I will bless the Lord,
oh my soul.
oh my soul,
And all
that is within
I will. Sometimes I can't sleep,
I lay awake at night,
but that's alright.
but that's alright.
Jesus, He will.
Jesus will fix it.
When will He do it?
After a while.
His goodness gracious.
He'll give you
For your
grace
mistakes.
for your mistakes.
And it's all good if you messed up. The only thing you need to do is get on your knees and pray and tell that devil to move on.
Move out
Get us
my
out of here,
way.
Tay.
Move out my way. I need to sing up your praise. Praise. And bless the Lord. Bless the Lord. Oh my soul. And all that is within. And that was in me. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord. Oh my soul. That is within me.
I will bless.
Yes.
Love it.